Hey guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's still quite early. Okay, I have um, been up for a few hours. I guess you could say maybe around 4:30. Just got tired of laying around, so I figured let me get up, get my shower out of the way for the day. Yeah, and here I am. So, like I said, it's still quite early. It's probably like a little after 7. But before I go any further, let me say, hey, welcome. Welcome to my cozy little corner. I don't have much going on today. I'm not leaving the house, actually. Um, but, there is going to be some folks that's going to be stopping by. And nothing to do with me, of course, but it's like every month they have certain services done in the apartments that I live in. So they come in to do their thing. I just had to make sure I was put together before they got here. No biggie about that. So one thing I don't want to do is be in the shower and not hear them on the door. So went ahead and got that part out of the way. But anyway, welcome to the channel. On this channel, guys, it's pretty much anything goes. Okay, I have no specific niche, if you will, of things that I do. I do like to clean, of course, my home and my apartment, and and just focus more on me. That's what I'm trying to get back to. Hopefully you guys had a chance to look at my previous video when I was speaking about my active depression. Each day is a step in progress, okay, one step at a time. So but today I'm sitting here at my makeup desk. I'm not doing a full face, although there will be some of those videos coming too. But today, like, I'm just going to focus on the eyes only, because I'm going to be in my craft room pretty much most of the day today. Again, like I said, I'm not going out the house. So if you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my mirror right here in front of me. But while I'm sitting here talking, I had already moisturized my face and everything. But I'm going to go ahead and add some almond oil, some sweet almond oil, okay, and to my face. And I wanted to focus this preferably up under the eyes, okay, because I will be doing a little something there, but not much of anything anywhere else. So guys, hey, how's it been? How have you guys been? Okay, I hope all is well. Things is definitely coming along over here on this end. And you only need very little of this stuff, I tell you. A little go a long way. And I'm just going to let this almond oil do its thing, soak into the skin, because your girl is definitely in need. I've been noticing, let me tell you something, my skin being dry as I'm getting older, certain features are beginning to be much more prominent, like me and my few wrinkles, yeah, those kind of things. So anyway, I am going to get these brows together. And again, let me reiterate, this is not going to be a full makeup tutorial. I am only focusing on the eyes only. I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of anything. It's going to be pretty simple. But my main thing is to do is, do something with these brows. So I'm sitting here sharpening my pencil. I like using pencils that I get from my local beauty supply store. let me tell you, I have used others, okay, the retractable pencils, things of that nature, and those are fine. As a matter of fact, I still have uh, a couple of them still here, okay, over here in my little cup. But I prefer these better, and I ain't gonna say I think I know. I like these pencils better, or the 99 cent, and since everything that went up, you probably be paying maybe like $1.25 or $1.39, somewhere around in there, depending on your location. But I like these better because they come with sharpeners, okay, and see, this one has a sharpener on it, and what I like is that it gives me a defined sharp point for my brows. Now, again, like I said, I've tried the retractable pencils and I did like them, but that's just not my preference, and I can't see spending that kind of money on a simple pencil, and you don't get as much product as you do with these here. The only thing the retractable pencils is good for is because it's retractable, but again, I like the sharp point. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and map out these brows of mine. They do need cleaning, but I'm not gonna worry about that today because they're not that bad. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and define them. Now, as you can see, the first thing I like to do, of course, is create a guideline. Now, I like my brows on a little on the thin side. Not too thin, but you know, thin. I don't want them to look thick. You know, I leave that to my younger generation. Okay, so I like them, like I said, to look somewhat thin because I want them to look very natural. Now, before I got to be in my Gen X years, I never actually had full thick brows, you know. But, you know, they were nice, you know what I'm saying? They were as any other typical brow. Um, they was just never full. But as I'm aging, I noticed my brows have became very sparse. And that's fine too. So I just do very little to fill them in. You know, pretty much what you see there. Okay, so now that I'm done with my infamous brow pencil there, I'm going to take some concealer. I'm unsure which one I wanted to gravitate towards. I think I'm going to go with this one. This one here, I can't give you the shade right off because I don't have my glasses on. But this here is by Juvia's Place, and I can tell it's the number 14. Don't know if you guys see it or not, but the number 14. Okay, and again, like I said, I can't give you what that shade color is, or, you know, for that particular number. It's been quite some time since I've been on Juvia's Place's website. But anyway, I'm taking just a basic flat shader brush, and just going to define them a little bit. I won't worry about going over the top of them. Not today, anyway. Okay. Now I'm going to take just a little bit more of this and just add just a touch to the eyelids. Okay, and definitely on the bridge of my nose. Now I normally would add a little under my eyes here, but I have enough on my lid to cover that as well. And because I put a little on the bridge of my nose, is because this is where my glasses sit, and they begin to leave some dark marks there. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out. And just bring this down, of course, over my eyelid. Now, what's left on the sponge will be what I use to dab right under the eyes, as you see me doing here. Now, it's not to hide my hyperpigmentation, excuse me, but, you know, to diminish it some, as you see. Okay, so, because like I said, this is not a full get ready with me. I'm just, you know, trying to look more awake. Big difference from this side to this side, right? So let's go ahead and do this other eye. Okay, now I am going to go ahead and set some powder here up under the eyes a little bit. And I always use my, let me show you guys, my Maybelline Fit Me setting powder. And this is in the shade Medium Deep. And I'm not adding much. As a matter of fact, I'm taking what's a little bit is inside the cap here, or the top, and just to set the under eye. Okay, I'm not going to worry about what I applied over the lids, because I'm going to be adding some little shadow there. Now, there's nothing on this fluffy brush here, but I'm just going to sweep across it, my under eye area with it. Okay, now, what do I want to do to put on these eyelids? That's the thing, because like I said, it's going to be definitely real simple. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to go in with my Z palette. I've been having palettes for quite some time, and I figured, you know what, the money I spent on these items, I need to make better use of them. And these are eyeshadows I've been having from Makeup Geek. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to be going into this one right here, which is the infamous Cocoa Bear. So I'm going to lightly tap into that. And by the way, I am using a Juvia's Place fluffy brush here. And I'm just going to sweep this over my eyelids. So I'm going to go over my eyelids again to make sure I get rid of any creasing. And I'm just going to tap this right on over. And I'm covering the whole eyelid. Okay. I'm going to add just a little bit more. And I don't want it to be too dark, so I won't be doing much intensifying on it at all. Okay, I think that's pretty good. That's good enough. I thought about adding maybe a light shimmer over the top of it. Because I do have this gold shimmer here. Let me see if I can see the name on the back of it. Yeah. It's called Gold Digger. Okay, that's what that one's called right there. Let me use my finger. I don't know if you guys could tell that or not on my middle finger there. But I'm going to lightly just tap over it. And it's just to give the eyelid a little sheen, if you will. Again, like I said, I'm not doing much. That's good enough. Go back over with the same brush. Just to blend over the top of that. That's all the eyes is going to get today. Okay, so I'm going to put this back aside. Pick up some mascara. Now, I haven't used this yet. I just recently took it out of the pack. I did pick this up, of course, from one of my local Dollar General stores. Because normally I'm using the Maybelline Great Lash. And I still do. But I wanted to give this one a try just because it was only $1 and some change. So I'm going to just, go over my lashes a little bit. They so small. You probably can't even tell if any even right there. I know it's difficult for me to even see them myself. I used to wear false lashes a lot. But I done scaled back quite a bit quite some time ago. I can't tell you when the last time I actually had lashes on. But guess what? There's going to be a slight change to that. I do have some stuff coming. And I'll get more into that when it gets here with you guys. Okay, so, but today, like I said, we keeping it simple. And for the most part, I wear glasses. So I keep my glasses on majority of the time. All day, every day. And so to put, lashes on, especially because today I'll be wearing my glasses with the small rectangular frames. And when I wear lashes, it makes it uncomfortable when I got those particular glasses on because, it's not that, of course, I don't wear the long, bold, extended lashes. But even the ones that I like that's more natural looking, especially for someone that's a Gen Xer like myself, it rubs up against my lenses on my glasses. So I don't wear lashes as much. Okay, so, and that's the reason why. But for the most part, this is pretty much all I'm going to do far as makeup is concerned. Like I said, just, making the eyes look more awake. All right, and that is pretty much it. Now, one thing I will do, I will go in with my brow setting gel. Okay, and I will set my brows. I need to get a new one of these too while I'm at it, because I do use this thing faithfully. I do apologize, guys, if y'all heard that noise. They mowing, they are mowing the lawn. Okay, I don't have any windows open, of course, because I have the AC on, but I can still hear it. Okay, that's it for this look. I just have on a basic top, pants. Like I said, your girl ain't going nowhere. So, but I am going to apply some little moisture to the lips. It's one called Lemonade. Let me tell y'all something. A lot of the stuff, makeup stuff that I have came from, I don't know if you guys will remember, but I'm quite sure you do, so I'm going to throw it out there. BoxyCharm. I was a huge subscriber of BoxyCharm, and it was a box that I got every month, and they had three stages to it. You had your basic, your middle one, and the bigger one that came quarterly, if I'm mistaken. I think the bigger one came quarterly, but every month I paid a subscription for the basic box and the middle box, right? So I got two boxes every month, and it wasn't even including what I was spending out of pocket. So at one time, my makeup was so overwhelming. It was, I couldn't have went through as much stuff as I had in a lifetime. So then eventually, I got my head together, and I'm like, this is insane. This is more, way more than what I needed. Let me apply this. So after a while, I realized, I was fell into the hole. Buying stuff. I was trying stuff new because I ain't always been a person that wore a lot of makeup, and I'm still not. Okay, so I started getting into it more because over time, your girl is aging, and I don't use makeup to hide anything, like I said, because I don't wear it all the time. But, I have noticed, some things, some changes in myself that, I was like, what, it ain't gonna hurt to kind of, camouflage this, or just to enlighten that. Because what makeup does is just bring out what you already have, the beautiful features that you already have. And so I have no problem going without makeup. But, there's nothing wrong with your girl wanting to throw a little bit on every now and then, here and there. So I started getting into buying makeup, like I said, even with the subscription to BoxyCharm. Okay, but I had so much, I ended up giving stuff away to friends, both of my daughters, and neither one of them wear a lot of makeup either, if they wear it at all. And when they do, it's not that much, or it's not that often. Pretty much like myself. So, but still, I gave some to them. And, they don't even fool with it much. But I still had a vast amount of eyeshadow palettes. And I mean, I had so much stuff, not just eyeshadow palettes. I mean, whether they were eye pencils or makeup brushes, I had them of all kinds. So I downsized on a lot of that stuff. So these are my brushes now. Okay, I won't be buying any more unless these are getting to where they didn't have they share wear and tear, and that would be it. But anyway, I done went on a total rant. So yeah, so now what I have now, I will share with you guys on another video, because like I said, I am going to get into more get ready with me's. This today was going to be pretty simple, and this is all I was doing, just so your girl can look refreshed, put together. And that's what it is. Okay, no foundation of nothing, no contouring, no blushing, no nothing. I just add a little color to the eyelids, touched up under the eyes a little bit. That's it. Put on my eyewear. Now that I'm thinking about it, hold that thought. Okay, guys, I was reaching for my glasses and realizing as I'm looking on my makeup desk here, they were still in the bathroom where I took them off before I got in the shower. But putting on my eyewear here, these are the narrow ones that you normally see me in. That's the reason why I said the lashes, they, go up against my eye lenses. So that's the reason why I stopped wearing them. But, that's going to be some changes too. I have a new pair of glasses. They're much bigger. So on days I want to wear lashes or I decide to put lashes on, I just change my eyewear. But anyway, again, that's going to be a video coming up soon. So, but yeah, this is pretty much going to be it. And I did that with intent. So, yeah, just to get on here to say hey to you guys, start banking out some more of these videos. Just a basic, simple, everyday look. Whether I'm staying home for the day or if I stepped out, I still look put together. Okay, so yeah, this is it. Not going to do anything much to the hair. I do need a little tidying up, but it is what it is. So guys, hey, I hope you guys enjoyed this little short video, little short vlog of me getting myself together here at my makeup desk. Like I said, it wasn't much, just doing very little over the eyes, and it goes a long way. So if you're new to the channel, guys, hey, welcome. Please don't hesitate to hit the like and subscribe button. There'll be more of these to come, as I had already mentioned. And if you are already a subscriber, hey guys, Miss Pam, thank you a great deal. With that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and close this one out and pick up where I left off at yesterday in my craft room on a sewing project. I will be sharing that with you guys too. Okay, so until then, guys, I'll see you all in the next video. Have a blessed day, guys.